Hey Rattlers, it's time for art. This week we are going to be making geometric shaped bats. So we're going to be cutting out different geometric shapes and putting them together to make bats. So I included a video of Stella Luna on the Google slide on the virtual classroom. So that's one of my favorite stories, and it's about a bat. So I hope you had a chance to check that out. And now let's get started on making our geometric shaped bats. All right, so let's talk real quickly about the difference between geometric shapes and organic shapes. So geometric shapes are shapes that have names. For example, a square is a geometric shape. A rectangle is a geometric shape. A circle is a geometric shape. A triangle is a geometric shape. A diamond is a geometric shape. Okay, those are all shapes that have names. Now, the other type of shape is organic. Now, organic shapes are shapes that don't have names. For example, let's say I was going to draw a picture of, that is actually, it has a name because it's a leaf, but the actual shape itself does not have a name. So lots of things that you see in nature are organic shapes. There's not a lot of geometric shapes that you would find in nature. So that is an organic shape, okay? It's two-dimensional, which any shape is going to be two-dimensional or flat and closed, and this shape does not have a name, okay? Okay, that is also an organic shape, okay? That is not an organic shape because it has a name. It's a square. That is a geometric shape as well. Did I say this is a geometric shape? I don't know if I said, I may have misspoke. But it's a square, so it's a geometric shape. This is a circle. It is a geometric shape. That is an organic shape, okay? Now, to make our bats today, we are going to be using geometric shapes. And I'm going to be doing mine on a piece of blue construction paper. That's going to be my background, and I'm going to make my bats out of black construction paper. Now, if you don't have the right colors, you can use whatever color you want for your bat, okay? Also, you could just draw it if you don't have the construction paper. I'd prefer if you did cut, just to kind of practice cutting shapes and so on, but if you want to draw it because you don't have the materials to do the cutting and the gluing, then that's fine as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fold my black paper like a hot dog, and I'm going to cut it in half like this. Okay, and I'm just going to put this over here because I'm not going to use it. All right, now I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold it. I'm folding the bottom edge up so that it's lined up with the top edge. And you can see that I've now created a triangle right here. Now I'm going to cut right here, and then when I open this, it's a square, and if you notice, there's a crease right there, right down the middle of the square. And when you cut that, voila, I now have two triangles. These triangles are going to be the wings of my bat. I'm going to make two bats. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a rectangle out of this piece of paper, and that is going to be the body of my bat. Okay, so I don't want it to be too small because these wings are pretty big, so about right here. And then my rectangle is gonna go on top of my triangles. Okay, and now for my ears of my bat, I'm just gonna cut out 2 triangles. Here's 1 and 2. So I now have the basic shape of my bat. Okay, and now if I want, I can go ahead and glue down all of the parts of my bat. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and make my second bat. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. You don't have to make another one, but I just thought it would be fun. I'm gonna do the same thing, fold my paper up, but I want to make it smaller. So let's see, if I cut half of this off, then I have a smaller square. Cut it in half, and now I have, I'm going to put this bat over here and cut out a rectangle. We can make it a little smaller. There we go. And 2 little ears. Triangle. And another triangle. There we go. All right. Now I need to give my bat some eyes and some teeth, or a mouth. So I have this sheet of, oops, let me pause this. Okay, I am going to use, I like to use stencils when I cut circles because it's a little bit easier. It's hard to draw a perfect circle. So I'm taking the back side of my dry erase marker and I'm just putting it down on my paper and drawing a circle around it. And I'm gonna make 2 of those. And those are gonna be my eyeballs for my first bat. I'm just gonna cut it out. Now, if you want to, you can cut out smaller black circles for the pupils, but I think I'm just gonna use a Sharpie and color those in. And of course, you're gonna be gluing these down. Let's see if I can find a Sharpie over here. Here we go. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna give my bat teeth, but I think it's not gonna be they're not gonna be sharp teeth. This is gonna be, they're gonna be rectangle teeth. Just like that. Okay, so there's bat number 1. Now, bat number 2, I need his eyes to be a little bit smaller. I think I will just free draw some little circles. There's one eye. And 2 eyes. I didn't do a very good job with these circles, but that is okay. It's good enough. Okay, then I do want, and I need to make my pupils. Maybe I'll make this kind of a crazy bat. I'm gonna make his pupils looking in different directions to make him look a little crazy. And I want this bat to have sharp teeth. I'm just gonna give him 2 sharp teeth. Just like that. There we go. Okay, now what my sky is missing is a moon because it's supposed to be nighttime because bats are nocturnal, which means that they come out at night and sleep during the day. So I have a sheet of yellow paper and I need to find a circle. Let's see. can use the bottom of my wipes can, and I'm just gonna draw a circle. And you know what, I might even draw a little bat, some bats flying in front of the moon. They just look like little check marks. They could be birds too, but birds don't typically come out at night. So, and then I'm gonna cut out my moon. And glue it down. I could even have my bat kind of in front of it, but I think I'll just leave it like that. And there you go. There is the geometric shaped, geometric bats. And don't forget, you're gonna glue all of these pieces down as you're going, or when you're done cutting everything out. All right, I hope you guys had fun with this, and I can't wait to see your stuff on Flipgrid and on Seesaw. See you next time.